Hi everyone, welcome to my teaching studio in Tuxtla Gutierrez, Chiapas. I've been getting some requests from patrons to make videos of myself practicing, what I'm working on, nothing too formal. And as it so happens, as many of you know, I've spent a lot of years studying classical violin. But recently, since meeting my partner Scotty, I've been getting more into jazz, which was something that I was always interested in. So I'm just going to take this opportunity to play a couple of the standards. Standards are sort of like the classic pieces of jazz, the standards that I'm working on right now. So one of my favorites is called On the Trail. And I'll show you the book I'm using. It's called Standards, Approaching the Standards by Dr. Willie Hall, Jr. And it comes with the CD, so you can practice with the accompaniment. So I'm going to be playing On the Trail. And this is the tune, you might recognize it. So that's the head, that's the basic melody, and then after that there's all this improvising that goes around the main tune. What I like about jazz is I get to explore some new techniques. So just for instance, in classical music, we don't often get to slide into notes like this. It's only for very, very specific moments and pieces. But in jazz, it's often used to add a little bit of color, a little bit of feeling. So for example, right here, my third finger goes, so. Just gives it a little bit more feeling. So that just takes a small finger slide like that. The other thing is we can play around a little bit. So let me just try a little bit of an improvisation. I just sort of played around with the melody a little bit and added some trills and some filler notes. The other thing I can do is I can turn on the accompaniment, which I've got here, and I can improvise a little bit along with that. So let me just find the spot exactly where it starts. On the trail. And bring it to that spot where we have the improvising. Almost there. Okay, here we go. Right. Another one of the tunes that I'm working on is called Billy's Bounce. And that one's got a different feel. So on the trail we just played is kind of like, oh, you're just taking a walk on a summer's day. It's chill, low key. Billy's Bounce has got a little bit more zip. So let me play the tune, Billy's Bounce. So that's the head. And again, you can play along with that. So those are just a couple of the tunes I'm working on. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm not a jazz expert, but it is what I'm working on for the moment while keeping up my classical chops for most of my performances. And those you'll be seeing soon.